But anyways, let's begin this next modded run. We have Lament Configurum and the Heart Lunchbox. So every time we pop Lament Configurum, it's gonna spawn enemies. We have to fight those enemies. But if we get a payout from Lament Configurum, we can use it. That's the only way that we can get items from this run. Also, I used it in like the worst room possible, but I wanted to get the charge. So this is how we're gonna get items in the run. We can't take items from chests or from bosses. We have to get the payout from Lament Configurum, but Lament Configurum heals us with the Heart Lunchbox instead of hurting us. Okay, finally that first wave is destroyed. This run, I think, is gonna start slow. It's gonna start a little underpowered until we can actually get these Lament Configurum charges to pay out. But after we get a couple of items, I think we'll be fine. And you know what? Taking a full heart of damage on that room didn't really matter that much because I gave myself the Heart Lunchbox anyways, so, you know, we're basically at our starting health. Okay. Apache Thunder raises a good point. I could go down the elevator shaft, pop Lament Configurum, and then leave the room, because there's a ladder in that room, I can get out. So if we get a payout, we can just take the payout and then leave immediately. But that's a little cheesy, I think. I don't think we need to worry about doing that. So I guess I'm just gonna shoot these guys at like the same time. Yeah. And what we're gonna do with Lament Configurum is actually just use it there. Okay, so that's freaking... That's Gundromeda Strain. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good payout out of our first Lament Configurum. And it healed me by a half a heart. Boom. This run is already kicking off. Dude, I like it. I like it. You know what I like about this? It's kind of like a rainbow chest run, except you gotta fight for your items. You can't choose the item, you get one at random. It could be a gun, it could be a passive, it could be inactive. And the game could screw you. You know, it's not gonna be like, oh, Gundromeda Strain, pick number 1, pick number 2 is going to be the Omega Bullets, pick number 3 is gonna be Black Hole Gun, and then that's the run, you know? Because otherwise, I think that, like, rainbow chest runs can be kind of samey after a while. Although that run that we did the other day where we had to keep dropping items was kind of fun, because then you have to choose what's the strongest item in the game out of the rainbow chests that we've had, you know. But I kind of like this. I kind of like this because it's a certain kind of risk-reward. It's a certain randomness that I like. Yo, this shop is kind of bad. Thank you, let's suffer together. I will see you next time. I should do a rainbow version of Lament. That, like, as a new item, that could be kind of cool. The only thing is I would need artwork. I am not a pixel artist. I'm very bad at drawing. I draw stick figures, and they don't look like stick figures. They look like lines. I guess that is a stick figure. Look, I'm trying to say I'm really bad at art. I wanted to be like a modeler and animator. I took some classes for that, but our teacher sucked, so I stopped. But we had a really good, like, programming teacher, so I did some programming classes, and I'm like, you know what? We'll just fucking do this, because this is easy enough for me. I like programming. I like programming, I think, more than art, because when you're a programmer, and you program something, people are like, wow, you must be, like, really smart to be able to do that. That's not really how it works, you know? You don't really have to be super intelligent to be a programmer. You just need to know, like logic and control statements and flow. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass here. I don't know what the hell to talk about. We got a freaking Lament run going on here. We have Gundromeda Strain. I hope it works on bosses, because I'm killing the freaking Trigger Twins using my starter pistol on a turbo mode run. So freaking anything could happen. Hey, I'll be the first to tell you, I am a dumb man. will be the first to admit my ignorances to the world. I kind of want to use Lament Configurum, but at the same time I'm thinking, we should just go for the flawless. Yes, it could drop me a gun, but it could also spawn in, you know, 3 executioners, and that would probably be bad. We're actually like on pace to win this fight, so I don't want to mess it up right now. It feels like everything's in slow motion because of that last run where we had the massive speed upgrade from the D20 Shrine. So you... Oh, I think the blank got him. I was gonna say you should be dead, and then he shot, and I had to use a blank, but that's okay. And now that there's only one, we've got the flawless. You know, I'm not gonna say it's in the bag because I could still fuck it up at any moment, but when there's only one trigger to win, it's like, all right, it's easy now. Does Ornstein and Smo get easier when you defeat one, or does it get harder when you defeat one? It's been a while. I think it gets easier because you only have to deal with one enemy instead of 2. Did you see that? That enemy spawned in the pit and then died. Except he didn't die. He's still here. What? Except he died. What? Okay, so the Bloodulon spawned right here, over the pit. He died. He kept moving. He still had an animation and a sprite, and then I shot him and then he died without exploding. What? This game is so weird. I love it. What the fuck? Try RPG and flak bullets. Doesn't that give you like a weird homing RPG? Wrong room. Programming is like learning a second language, except it's not, because a second language needs to kind of be innate. You know, you've got to be able to think in the language, and I guess thinking in a programming sense could be like thinking like a language, but it's not, because like I don't think it's like learning a language. I think it's like, because like you can learn different languages like C and C++ and C#, and it's all just like syntax, right? The underlying code is the same. I guess like the underlying language is the same. Like you're still just like, oh, it's a thought. Look, I don't freaking know. This is what I mean when I say I'm an idiot. I think like learning how to program is like, once you learn how to program in one language, you know how to program in all of them. It's just a matter of looking up the syntax and shit like that, you know? Less like learning a language and more like learning how to think. In a specific way. Maybe, I don't know. I like this run though. I'd like this run a little bit more if we could get more payouts. I guess this is why you would want to have like some extra coolness on hand, so that you can get more plays out of Lament Configurum. But this run is going to kick off here pretty soon. All we need is like one gun out of Lament Configurum, and all of a sudden, we are going to be kicking ass. In fact, I'm going to pop this immediately so we can get more charges off of it. Figured that guy was basically about dead. You know, I'm looking. Give me a gilded bullets. Give me a rail gun. Well, I mean a rail gun might be a little too much. What would be a good gun? I guess we could get any green level gun. We could get like a heroin. We could get a mega hand. We could get a rattler. We could get some not very super amazing guns, so it's not like any gun out of Lament Configurum is going to be good for us. In fact, some guns could just be like, oh, that gun's shit. I mean, I did skip out on the alien engine already, although that wasn't from Lament Configurum, that was just from the boss combat. You could say that we could take some, you know, an item from the boss if we wanted to. A run with a ton of health and a bunch of spike roll damage ups. I think on a run like that, it would be less about the health pool and more about health regen. So something like a, you have Blood Brooch, you have a Heart Synthesizer, you know, and then the health pool. Like if you want more health, flawless those bosses. I don't know how you would flawless a boss, dodge rolling into it only, but it could happen. But you know, problem with that is that you can flawless a boss by using dodge roll only damage. It's a pain in the ass. It takes freaking a million years. Because you gotta wait for your time. You gotta wait for your moment. Like Gatling Gull, you could just wait for the Gatling Gull to not shoot bullets and to fire rockets and then get like 3 dodge rolls in and then leave and then just wait again, you know? That's not super engaging, I think. Oh. Well, I mean, as long as I just stand still. There we go. I'm very lucky that the game decided to summon 3 of the same bulletkin there. Because it is random which bulletkins get spawned. Like right there, I didn't want to dodge roll. Oh, yes. Did he still shoot? He still shot. That's rude. But we have an active item now. We have the Aged Bell that we can use. Not really what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping more for a gun, but hey, you know what? It's something. It's something that we can use. Oh my god, just die! Thank you! Now, of course, every item that we get also makes us more cursed, which is probably not ideal. Because it's gonna take a while to kill these enemies using my starter pistol. We still have to kill the boss, too, on this floor. You know, if the last run was fast, this run's gonna be real slow. I'm not gonna be doing the Abbey. Yeah, so far, Jornker, we've had at least 1 payout per floor. So if you're saying I can take a boss item if we don't get a payout, well, we've already gotten 2, so we're 2 for 2. Ideally, we would just be getting more payouts, you know? Although I have to admit, you know, I am very happy to get the Gundramada Strain as my first payout. Aged Bell could let us steal from a shop. Should that count? Oh, I don't know, maybe. At the very least, though, we're making some progress. We're slowly getting somewhere. When Lament Configurum gets charged, we're gonna use it again. On the boss fight if we have to, and we're just gonna try to get as many charges as we can as quickly as possible now. Because I do want to get a new gun for the boss fight on the next floor, so we can hopefully get a flawless from that. Because if you get to the 2nd floor and you're using your starting pistol, that's when you know you're in a little bit of trouble. If this was like a vanilla Gungeon run, that's borderline train wreck. Now, this is not a vanilla Gungeon run, this is a custom run using Mod the Gungeon, so it's not really like a train wreck run, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Alright, Lament Configurum's getting close. I think what we should do is oh, fuck. Lament Configurum into a Aged Bell so that we can actually like get some of these enemies killed pretty quickly here. Yeah, this'll work. That guy's almost dead anyways. Sweet, okay, perfect. So we basically lost, you know, no time. We used our charge. We might be able to get a second charge on this boss fight too. Bosses are pretty tanky these days. I still have a blank remaining. We can get to a secret room if we can get a gun that we can use to check walls. Otherwise, I might just blank in the shop. It could be in the shop on the left wall. I don't think it's going to be on the bottom though. Although, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it could. Might be able to even get like... Nah, we can't get 2 charges. We can get 1 more charge. Hey, the only train wreck around here is me, says Static X. Whoa. I'm not gonna use Aged Bell. It's gonna wait. Although I could pop Lament, like, okay, you know what? We're gonna pop Lament and Aged Bell again on the boss fight. Well, not right now. We're gonna wait until now. Try to get a couple of kills before anything else happens. Good. The other thing we could do is we could pop Lament Configurum just before the boss dies, and then the enemies will die instantly. But I wanted to pop it beforehand so we could get even like that extra quarter of a charge on Lament Configurum. I want the charges, man. We're not gonna take damage. We are not gonna take damage at all. Oh my god, but I can't pick up any guns. Lament Configurum, give me a gun. You stupid item. Oh. Guess we're going down. Hey Kyle, welcome. How's it going? Kyle the Scientist, aka Mr. Man, who makes so many nice utilities for Gungeon modding. Figured out the sprites. Made a Twitch API thing that I want to use at some point. I did figure out some of the sprite code, Kyle, although it did take me like 8 hours last night. But I had a lot of fun, you know, looking through things. Like usual, the examples like in the Mod the Gungeon code base are not totally complete. So there's a lot of like, okay, well, I have a thing created, but it's crashing the game whenever I use it. Why is that? But I think I figured out most of it. So I can add in new sprites to the game. One step closer to actually being able to add in a D100. Aged Bell, we're getting there. You don't think you've ever had fun exploring TK2D? The thing is, TK2D is actually pretty damn simple because all it is it's automatic texture atlasing and like texture pointer handling. And if you have any experience with like OpenGL, like rendering, that actually kind of makes a lot of sense. Like you can look at that code and be like, oh, I understand what's happening here. So TK2D, I think I got a handle on it. It seems pretty straightforward. And I should be able to use that to create, you know, dynamic textures on the fly and then load it up with items. If you want, Kyle, once I figure it out, I could even show you a little bit about what I'm talking about with it, how to use it. You can add in all sorts of new sprites to the game. It'll be fun. It'll be real good. Yes, this is a Lament-only run. Only Lament Configurum, no other items, and so far we've had absolute trash. Okay, is there a good room for this? This room has a lot of tables. This room has a lot of walls. This room has like 3 tables on it. I guess we'll go with wall room. I like the idea of using the walls as cover. Break line of sight easily. Unlike the table room, these walls are not going to be destroyed. Yeah, things like the Executioner. You know, if we kill a Bloodulon, we can just hide on the other side of a wall and we're not going to get shot at all. Okay. I actually had a lot of fun looking at the TK2D code and the Gungeon code and figuring out how the sprites worked. The only thing I didn't have fun with was, why is it crashing? What am I doing wrong? Of course, usually, as ends up being the case in programming, you know, it's not about the language. It's not about trying to figure out, you know, how to write something. It's trying to figure out what to write. It's a pain in the ass. Every time you see a glitch chest run, it reminds you of Axiom Verge. I have a friend who goes by the handle True Axiom. That's about as familiar as I am with that. We have Agent Bell active. I guess theoretically we could steal, but I mean, we got an item that lets us steal. Did we choose an item? Should we keep going on this Lament run without any guns? I mean, honestly, if it gives me like good passives, I'll take them. Give me a freaking Gilded Bullet item. I want damage right now, above all else. See, this is a good room to use Lament Configurum on. Hopefully we can get a charge off of it. I should play it if I haven't already. Axiom Verge. Well, maybe. I'm trying to listen to that guy because he does have a tell on his attacks. Okay, well, I'm gonna. Alright, well. I'm gonna at least open it to see what it is, even if I don't take it, okay? I gotta know what could have been. We only had like 1 Lament charge. Maybe I should have given myself some extra coolness or something. Because now we gotta fight Amoconda using my starter pistol. Which shouldn't be that hard, actually. I think Gundromeda Strain does work because, I am doing kind of a lot of damage to the boss right now. Here's the true test. Can I kill a turret? Please kill him. Please kill him. I have a blank. I'm probably not gonna pop Lament Configurum until the very end, just because I want to make sure I can get that flawless, if at all possible. Got him! Haha! Fuck you, dude! You're not getting fed today! Although he is gonna get fed here in a moment, I think. Hey. Got him! This is my idea of fun right here. Honestly, the more I play against the Amoconda, the more I like this boss, as opposed to some of the other bosses. Nah, I'm not gonna get him in time. Yeah. So, Amoconda ate 1, and 1 got fat. I think we focus on the boss even if another one spawns in. I think we got him. Yep, there we go. So, kill the boss using the starting pistol. Is that just gonna be this run now? Is this gonna be a starting pistol only run? Because I'm okay with that. We need to find that good room. Where is that good room? It was that room. No. I also should probably break all the chests, but I'm lazy. We get a speed upgrade, let's go. I'll take it. Poopulon has to go. We're getting stronger by the minute, people. Stronger by the minute. Let's go and fight the old king. Morgiliath. Hello, welcome. As an Axiom Verge is an awesome mechanic where you can glitch enemies to make them do different things. Not really the main focus of the game, but the gun from that game would be fun to have in this game. You wonder how hard it would be to port it in. Really, the big thing if you're going to be adding in like items or guns to Gungeon is just think of, you got to think of rules. You got to think of an algorithm for how it behaves. What does the gun do? What does the item do? You know, an item like the D100, that's easy. For every item in a character's inventory, replace it with a different item. Okay, you know, you can write an algorithm that'll do that. That'll cycle through all the items that a player has, re-rolls them into a different item. Oh, but then, you know, you're thinking, well, maybe you want it to be somewhat different than that. Maybe you want it to keep the tier of the item. Maybe you want to have it have a chance of changing the tier, making it better or worse. Maybe you want to make it so that you can't get a duplicate of an item you've already had. Maybe you want to be able to get duplicates. Oh, but wait, flak bullets will break the game if you have 2 flak bullets at once. You know, you gotta think about those types of edge cases and stuff too. Blow up. Dude, I hate these freaking gun cultists. But I like having that speed upgrade. That speed upgrade actually does kind of help me a great deal. More than you would think, I think. Gundromeda Strain is bad! I just realized, after I was just talking about thinking of those edge cases, I realized right now, right then, Gundromeda Strain is actually bad, because it's reducing the HP of enemies, which means that it's taking longer to charge Lament Configurum. I mean, it's still a good item because it reduces the HP of enemies, but that's why we're actually getting so few charges on Lament Configurum, because all the enemies have like 20 or 30% less HP. We're getting 20 and 30% less charges. Dude, so that first payout may have just screwed us. It's a good item, it's an S tier item, but it's also causing Lament Configurum to have a hard time paying out. I didn't even think about that. I did not think about that. Milk Jug wants ballots. I can understand that. But see, now that I've started the run, and I've started the run on this kind of like underpowered starting pistol only take what we can get out of Lament Configurum, I kind of want to keep it that way, at least just for this run. Like I can do another run and give myself ballots, and we can use Lament Configurum 6 times on one room if we want. But kind of the challenge run right now is only Lament Configurum, and I kind of like that. I want to see if it's possible. I want to see if we can do it. And so far it's looking like we can. All right, I don't care about the Blobulon, but Sword Man has to go before we pop this Lament. Do we have any damage upgrades yet? I don't think we do. I think that was a good use of Lament there, and of Aged Bell. I actually kind of like that Aged Bell synergy that we've got going on here, although it's not really synergy, it's just you use it. But I like being able to pop Lament Configurum and then just like kill 3 enemies or 2 enemies. You've been having fun with Boss Rush lately, says CH Chaos. Bad roll. 07. You just got Chaos and Platinum bullets in the same run. That third shot didn't make a noise. That seems like a good run. I don't really know how Chaos, or not Chaos, I don't really know how Platinum bullets works. Do you get a charge on Platinum bullets every bullet you fire? Or like every time you pull the trigger? Or like every point of ammunition consumed, or is it like every enemy killed? I don't know. Because if it's every enemy killed, then platinum bullets doesn't seem that good in boss rush, really. Something similar to the Tangler shotgun. Oh, glitch out the enemies. Dude, I like it. So, Apache Thunder, the real question is, you know glitch chest and Gungeon, you know how they look all glitchy? Is that a shader? Because if that's a shader, then it's very easy to apply that to enemies and make the enemies look glitched. Like, glitch chest, does it take the base chest sprite and apply a shader to it, or does it have its own special custom sprite in the game code? That's what you gotta answer. Because if it's a shader, oh, the things we can do. Yeah, I'm killing you in time. You look like a shader, the FPS on it is too high. The FPS on these chests is too damn high. Oh. They're all dead. One day we'll get a gun. I mean, I really don't want to fight the old king using the starter pistol. I'll do it if I have to. I will complete the run the way that it began, with the starting pistol. Don't. Although honestly, I'd rather have the Bloodulon be buffed as opposed to the Bulletkin. Blob's not doing anything. We are gonna get at least one more Lament payout though before the boss fight. Oh shit, he's jammed. Gotta go, you gotta go! Alright, now it's easy. It's easy, except this guy just like stays up, he stays under the ground for forever. At least I lit him on fire. Nah, I was hoping I'd be able to get him. As much as I want to pop Lament, I also don't want to deal with this freaking guy, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Something's on fire, that means I'm happy. Got him. Got him. Every point of damage is another charge on the Lament. I might want to pop Lament on the boss fight, too. I mean, I don't think Old King's gonna be particularly hard for us to take out. It's just gonna take a little while. Okay. I think I've done it once before. I tried to do a run where it was starting pistol only, and I think I made it to the wall, not the wallmonger, I think I made it to the dragon and then I died. Because the dragon fight took like 10 minutes. I could tell. I knew which one it was gonna be. You just gotta listen for the sound. No, I wanted to kill you. Oh. What a jerk. What a jerk. How about adding a gun that shoots a spiderweb effect? That would work if it hurts enemies. Like, enemies would have to be slowed by it. Which I guess you could do. You just create another goop effect and have it apply enemies with a speed reduction. I don't know how you would do that, but I guess you could try it. Okay, Villabus, thank you for the follow. Let's fucking fight the boss. Oh my fucking god, did you see how fast he was? That scared the shit out of me. Holy Christ. Actually, you know what, with Gundromeda Strain, this isn't gonna take forever. And with their speed up, you know, I can make my dodges. We should be fine. I will pop Lament Configurum, by the way, whenever we get it charged. As long as we have it and the Aged Bell at the same time. Oh! Bullets came out so fast. Okay, you know, I gotta stop taking so much damage from these bullets. I know things are moving a little fast here, but this isn't my first rodeo fighting against the old king here. You know, act like we've been here before. Because spoilers, we have. Oh my fucking god damn you. Oh. Okay. Got hit by a jammed bullet there, I think. And also, we didn't get a payout from Lament Configurum, so we are still gunless. Oh, I should have been hit there. Poopulon's gotta go. Also, I have blanks. Don't forget about the blanks either. You know, blanks are useful. Okay. That's fine. I'll take one half-heart of damage. Oh my god. These are easy dodges that I'm messing up too, is the problem. Like, that's why I'm more upset about the fact that these are not difficult dodges that I'm screwing up. Oh, okay. Calculated. You wanna know what it is? It's the speed. Oh, it's the freaking speed upgrade that's making me not time and position my dodges correctly right now. Alright, I'm gonna double down, we're gonna focus. I broke some of the big red circle. You know what would be nice? Range. Is there any item in the game that increases your range? Gotta go. He's still not dead? Oh no. He's still not dead. Okay, now he's dead. Don't die. Don't die. We've spent too much time on this fucking run of death. Should not have used Lament Configurum on the boss fight. I was hoping I'd get a payout. I was hoping I would get something. Instead, I've gotten literally nothing. I feel like it's adrenaline rush. But it's not, it's just normal adrenaline. Hit the wall, please. Thank you. And it's gone. Exit back. No, I'm not gonna get hit by that stupid circle attack again. I hate it. As long as I don't get hit by a red bullet, we're good. I'm annoyed with myself that I had to use that last blank, but there we go. Good freaking lord. Lament Configurum, please, give me a gun. Almost got another charge on Lament Configurum. I'm buying the HP. Alright. I'm blowing up the chests, too. Oh! Oh! My fucking god. Oh, shit. Oh. This chest wants none of that. He's like, you're not gonna blow me up. I'm gonna frickin' blow you up. Got ourselves a little bit of a conundrum here. I'm just gonna keep running like a coward. Come on. Daruma. Fantastic. I want the chest to give me HP, but I guess the junk is fine too. But I mean, if we get Sir Junkin, we have to drop him, don't we? Because it's not a Junkin run, it's a Lament run. Lament actually can't give us Junkin at all, because Junkin is blue level. Lament can only give us green or higher. Why is it aged and not aged? Look, it's a stupid freaking item, okay? Tiflani, hello. You're thinking about getting Gungeon. Gungeon is a fun game! Don't let what you see here spoil it for you. We've done it. We've done it! Dun 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 dun. We have a gun. It is now no longer the starting pistol only run, for we have done it. We have a gun. We've done it, chat. Also, what a gun. Glacier is actually fantastic. Yeah, get frozen. All of a sudden, things are looking up. We can get our next flawless. We can get some more ammo. We can spend money if we have to. Well, I mean, we always could have spent money. Couldn't have had this on the freaking last fight. Don't have that for a quote. At some point, I gotta go through the quote system and delete the bad ones. It'll reorder and renumber some things, but you'll live. I like how I get a gun. Oh, better keep using the starter pistol. Because I wanna save my ammo. Oh, I didn't even think about the nod key. I wonder if we should do the rat floor. I mean, I don't have the nod key, I could give it to myself, but we'll skip the rat. The rat would be a very annoying fight, I think. Especially when you don't have a lot of guns. I mean, we have one gun. That's not a lot of gun. No. I think the one in the middle is the real one. It totally was. Because I think he moved first before the other two moved. Maybe that's how you tell. Should have a doc with all the quotes. What's the fun in that? Technically, I have a list of all the quotes because it's just in the chat bot. What's the fun in that? Also, really freaking good Lament gun now? Because you can just spawn all the enemies and then hit them with a couple of explosive shots and they'll fall into the pit of death. So, you know, that's nice. Alright. You did it to yourself. You didn't have to come after me. You could have gotten away. You could have been free. Release me. I want it. Yes. That's a weird angle to bounce back on. You know, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't knock the enemies into a pit, because if I kill them, I get charge on Lament, which is probably what we want. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I could also fight the boss right now and then see if we get an extra charge on the boss fight, but I'm thinking we're gonna get one charge on this floor anyway. It's either gonna be before or after the boss fight. In fact, I don't think we're gonna get 2 charges. Yeah. But, you know, we'll pop it on the boss fight regardless anyway, so why not just do this now? Continue exploring. I mean, I can kill you. There we go. Interesting, those commando bulletkins didn't get a faster rate of fire when they were, jammer lanced. Take it. Nobody said I couldn't take 8 HP, or open chests, or destroy chests. I'm taking whatever advantages I can get, even if it is just a randomly spawning, unlocked brown chest. I only have 1 key, but I haven't been buying keys. I think these guys gotta go first before the Chancellon. No, he crit into the table though, so most of his shots were destroyed. Perfect. Yeah, we're not gonna get a charge before the boss fight, I don't think. But we can if we get it very lucky. Get a lot of tough enemies, like a lot of gun nuts. Give me your gun nuts. Give me your nuts here. I'm gun for nuts. Yes. Okay, and I see the real one, it's this one. Dude, I've discovered the secret to the Gungeon. I got shot in the back also. Which was not nice. And we did get another Lament charge, perfect. So we can use one before and one after the boss fight. And ideally, maybe get like another gun, or even, I mean, even if it is just like a passive active, I would be happy with it. Let's just take this. We'll go to this room. No payout, that's okay. Let's fight the boss. Might as well. We have Aged Bell. It is the Treadnought. Treadnought, Glacier, I think we got a good chance at getting the Flawless here. The thing that's gonna get me is if we run out of ammo. I don't care about the slowdown, I care about the ammo usage from this. It might be a little too high. Aged Bell is my last ditch way of stopping me from getting hit. No, we have plenty of ammo. We'll be fine. Good. So we should get another Flawless. We didn't get the Amoconda Flawless? Did I not pick it up? Guys, did I not pick up the Amoconda Flawless? It's like, I know I got the Flawless on the Amoconda fight. I was very proud of that. Did I seriously miss the Flawless? Oh shit. No one told me. Chat, you're supposed to be there for me. You were not there for me! Anyways, we have another Lament charge. This is what I was hoping for, you know, fight the boss, get another charge, pop it, hopefully get another item. We didn't. But we cleared the wave super easily. Hey, you weren't there? Well, where were you, Sensei Boo? I do look at chat. No one told me in chat that I forgot the flawless, though. And if you did, well, I'm sorry. I don't look at chat. Either way, I'm still happy with this run. We have enough HP. We have a good enough gun. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, you gotta go, dude. Thank you. I'm pretty happy in the Glacier. The Glacier could if it has full ammo, we could probably get the 4th chamber boss killed, maybe not the 5th chamber though. Don't be a rainbow chest. Yes! Although it still wasn't that good. Love to find the secret room. It's not here. We don't need anything from the shop. We'll pop a blank in the exit and then we'll leave. All right. Let's go. Or Gileath if you want. Chat commands, it's !commands. And from there, that is what you get. "13 shots. I mean, I think this is worth it. It only takes 3 to freeze an enemy. So if I need an enemy to be frozen, it's relatively cheap as far as the ammo usage is. But we can only freeze 3 more enemies. You motherfucker. You freaking shoot around the wall, I hate you. Alright, taking a little bit of damage. Not even really because of the gun situation, just because of the freaking enemy. Whiz bangs can be kind of a bit annoying to deal with. And red mages too. I'm not saying I wouldn't like another gun, but you know, that's up to the Lament. Got him. Took a bit of effort to get the kill on him, but you know what? I think it was probably worth it in the long run. We gotta start killing things. I got him. He's dead. So we are now out of Glacier ammo. How did I not take I took damage against like 1 enemy on the last room. It didn't allow me to change my gun because it was out of ammo. I got hit like because of 1 red mage on the last room. This room it's like, not a problem. I got him. I got this. Look, some situations, some rooms, I can just handle them. Freaking teleporting enemies and enemies that suck up my own bullets, though. Fuck them. Send them to hell. That guy jumped to his death, and now we have full ammo capacity. What? You okay, Gungeon? It's gonna pop it in this room. Oh, didn't change my active item. Okay. I did get hit there again, though. And I think I did put some HP into the dispensary. No, it must have been the last floor. I guess if there was any HP that dropped, I would have picked it up. Because we're not at full health. That explains that. I'm still not entirely sure whether or not that early Gundromeda strain pickup was good or not, because it still feels like maybe we would have had more items at this point had we had more charges on the Lament Configurum, but you gotta admit, it's nice to be able to kill enemies faster. Maybe what I truly wish is that Lament Configurum gave you more item charges at the same time, but I understand why it wouldn't. I understand a logical reason for it as well. We'll find a way to make the run work. This will just be like one of the longest custom runs. Normally the custom runs are oftentimes pretty easy as far as the rest of the game is concerned, or like comparatively to other games, other runs of Gungeon. This one, on the other hand, should have been the frickin' Marine. I wanted the 2 active item spaces, which has helped, but I could have also just given the Marine a backpack or 2, or like a utility belt. This one's hard until you get the Yari launcher. I mean, it would still be tough. Getting the Yari launcher, getting the makeshift cannon, you know, that makes one boss quick. Still gotta fight through the other ones. You're gonna explode! Please reload. Fucking gold dog. I ran into the dog. I didn't even see him. That's fine. How are we gonna handle this room? We're gonna kill the priests first, and then we're gonna deal with the dog. Because I've got the glacier. I can freeze the dog and kill him before he has a chance of summoning anyone else. Although I might just want to get him right now, because he is just kind of running around. Running around the speed of sound. Got him. Lament is almost charged. Not the boss fight. Probably not gonna be the Wallmonger. I'm gonna guess Kill Pillars. Which honestly, with our combination right now of items, Kill Pillars is what we want to fight. I guess we just want big room. Should have focused on a different enemy, one that I could actually kill in the Aged Bell time. This guy's jammed. Oh! Oh, my fuck, I didn't see you there. I didn't even hear him. I didn't hear him move. I didn't hear the tick, 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 tick. Someone told me that the High Priest, you could only enter the arena from the bottom. I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but if it is, that means that if it's not Wallmonger, it's gonna be the Kill Pillars. $112 shots. If it is Kill Pillars, we can kill him with 112 shots. Hey, more junk. Whatever. Probably not the best room to use Glacier on. Pretty unnecessary. Alright. A couple of rooms away from the next chest room. This room, though. Hell yes. No. Couple rooms away from the chests. We're not gonna get another Lament. That's okay. At least not before the boss. On the boss fight, the problem is Aged Bell doesn't really work the way you would think it would work on the kill pillars. Like, they still can do their attack patterns and such, so I might just want to not use Aged Bell, but I could probably use it to avoid some of the attacks. I don't know. But anyways, hey, Lament, let's go. Wallmonger, shit. You know what, though? At least we have the Glacier. Just be careful, because my dodge roll is longer than I expect it to be right now, because of our speed up. It's okay. I'm gonna pop Lament at the end, right before we kill the boss. There we go. There we go. And now that the boss isn't getting slowed down, our dodges actually make sense again. Bad dodge on my part, that's okay. Accept it. Embrace the poor dodge. And I did get hit, but that's okay. I don't care about the flawless, really. I want ammo after the boss fight, and I didn't use Lament Configurum, but that's okay. We can just kill the enemies, it doesn't matter. No ammo, a little bit of HP. Could buy a blank and try to find a secret room. We should. We're not gonna be doing anything else with the money. We'll check out this shop. Yeah, that's the thing, like an enemy could spawn like behind me or something. It would be a little awkward. Should not have bought the HP. Should not have bought the HP, but you know what? It's still worth it for the extra ammo, that much is certain. We've done it! We've got another gun. Who's there? I know there's enemies here. Don't think I don't know. We've done it. We have a boss killer. What's the point of trying to pop Lament before killing the boss? So what happens is, if you use Lament Configurum right before you kill the boss, all of the enemies will instantly die, because when a boss is killed, all the enemies in the room die instantly. So that's the reason why. Just to kill the enemies immediately, so you don't have to actually kill them yourself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire, and I rolled into that bullet. But hey, we got armor back. Oh! I'm using Glacier here, because I hate those guys. I hate that room. Okay, and I've learned, you know... Oh, the frickin' table was in front of me. Yeah, frickin' learned, don't stand next to this guy, because if he turns into a gun, he's just gonna instantly hit you. I was a little too close to the table, so I touched the table when I was trying to do a roll over the gap, and caused me to fall into the pit and die. Now, I know I have two guns. I really shouldn't be expending that much ammo on one room, though. I've got the speed up. I can just run around. Does that work with Bullet King, though? As you recall, his servant Bulletkin doesn't automatically die when he dies. That's true. I mean, the Chancellor will not die when the Bullet King dies, but I think that's like one of the only exceptions. Try giving another Lament and see what happens. You can't. You can't have more than one of the same active item, unless it's a stacking active item. Lament Configurum doesn't stack. If I give myself Lament, it literally just doesn't do anything. The only thing that might happen is it might automatically recharge my current Lament, but that's it. We got ammo back, so I'm happy. And we have a good room up here that we can use Lament on. Drop this freaking table into the pit. So I don't accidentally mess myself up again. We're just gonna find a small corner in the world, and we're gonna pop Lament and run away like a coward. Perfect. Coolness only resets if you drop the first one. I thought I remember, though, that if you picked up a second one, it would reset, but maybe that's ammo if you pick up two of the same gun. It's possible. Good, he's frozen. He's dead. Oh, God, this room sucks! Oh, fuck. All right, here comes the pain. Why was that a rainbow enemy? Excuse me? Hello? It was a rainbow enemy because rainbow mode is turned on. And magic lamp is quote unquote magic, so it gives you rainbow stat. No wonder that guy was so freaking fast. Good lord. I thought I had turned that off, by the way, but then I forgot that I relaunched the game because I didn't want to break it by giving myself that betrayer's lies and it glitching out when I dropped it. So that's why that enemy was rainbow. FNAF Warrior, hello, welcome. Trying to listen, so I'm quiet when I fight those guys, because now that I know that they have a tell, I really want to be able to actually tell when they use the tell. The sound cue. Whoa! I did get him. Unfortunately, he's actually one of the least dangerous enemies. Actually, he's one of the most dangerous enemies on the room, but he's also the tankiest. So my idea right now is don't even shoot the executioner. Kill everyone else first. I didn't hit you. I don't think I hit you. Why are you on fire? Why did you self-immolate? Oh no! Freaking jammed one. No, you gotta go. Don't hide behind a table. Get over here where I can fight you. You know what? Thank you. Nothing wrong with asking for a little help sometimes from a genie. He grants wishes. Hey kid, I grant wishes. Ha! Take that mystical device called a table and shove it up your beep. I knew what attack it was. I heard the sound. I should gun munch my guns. Oh, come on! Also, I'm not using Lament. That is incredibly dumb. I should be using it at every opportunity. Also, I want to make sure every shot here lands. Good. Okay, we gotta go use Lament before we do anything else. I could have used it on the mini boss, but why risk it? We just come up here. Spend a few shots, kill some enemies, freeze the rest of them. Not a problem. Okay. Talk about using it at every opportunity, don't use it at every opportunity. Yeah, pretty much. I'm a piece of shit like that. Oh! All right, your bullets go through walls, because you are a piece of shit. I hate Big Blue Dog. Yeah, run away. Come here. You're not gonna survive the genie punch. You might as well just spawn in and then die instantly. That's just a chrome cube, okay. Working on the Hunter's Pass, you just keep dying at the dragon so many times. Well, Twig Breaker. Get good, scrub. Or check out my video on YouTube for hints and tips for fighting the dragon. Get the flawless every time, guaranteed. Oh! No, nothing in life is guaranteed, not even me. You know what? Taking a hit for killing one enemy plus the red mage is fine. Why are you shooting twice? Hold up, why are these enemies shooting twice? Why is he shooting 3 times? He used to never do that. I mean, they used to do that before AG&D, but I thought they were changed so that in AG&D they would only shoot once. On turbo mode anyways. I don't know. That guy was just acting weird. Those gun cultists. If only you guys would take damage while you're burning. See me burning. Oh, it's a mimic! Run the fuck away, it's gonna kill me today! It's coolness, technically. Oh, that is not good. That's a dumb hit to take. Just walked into that bullet. Bullet, bullet, bullet. You should pay me to beat him. Gungeon busting services. I'll bust any gungeon wide open for your money back. Just give you the save file. Here, have a save file with everything unlocked and 6,000 credits. These guys didn't dodge roll around so much, I used a freaking genie on him. Oh, that was a dumb roll. All right, Lament time. Hunter's Pass is pretty easy. I think that Convict's Past might be the easiest. My god, this Lament Configurum. It's been a, you know, it's only given me 4 items on the entire run. Hello? Excuse me? How did he get over there? It's only given me like 4 items on the entire run, but it's been a good 4 items. Oh, finally we made it. Ammo we're gonna buy after the boss fight. We're gonna fill up the genie. 'Cause I'm a genie in a bottle. Take those. We're gonna buy the HP and we're gonna fight the boss. Hopefully we can get the flawless. Let's try to do it. Lament Configurum is just a random item, you know. It could make your run, it could break your run. That's kind of the point of it, though. The point of it is that it could be good, it could be bad. It could be the best gun you've never had. Now, what song am I thinking of? The gun that's in the Gungeon is the worst you've ever had. It's a bad gun. Well, not much we can do about these things. Except blank. We're gonna blank. There is one thing we can do about those things. Also, I'm not gonna lament. I'm gonna go for the flawless. But dude, Genie in a Bottle Baby. It's carrying me so hard. I think this is the gun that we're gonna want to fill the ammo for, because this is gonna be our boss killer. Now, speed up, dodges will be a slight bit faster than you think that they will be. Not incredible, not an incredible amount faster, but a little bit faster. Alright, that's fine. Let's hit him with one. Let's see if that charge stacks. I don't know if it did. I don't think it did. Dude, Genie in a bottle. You own the game on Switch, PC, and Xbox. You're like a super fan. Dude, we only missed the flawless on the Wallmonger. And I didn't pick up the the flawless after we fought the Amoconda for some reason. But dude, that's not bad. No final item, unfortunately. It's okay. We good? We good. All right, let's fill up on ammo. Genie in a Bottle Baby. And let's get the hell out of here. We have 5.5 hearts. Secret room potential, maybe? Or we could save the blanks. I'm gonna save the blanks. Ah, but the secret room could be so useful if we get it. And I can probably identify the secret room location. Could be in the shop. Probably not. Could be there, could be there. Let's do a little bit of checking. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit. Because if a secret room has, you know, an ammo drop, some HP, we're gonna want that. It's a chest. I mean, it could have also just had nothing in it. I guess I'm happy it was a chest. What I'm truly happy is that we didn't spend a lot of ammo to make that happen. Okay. The first time you beat the dragon, you perfected it, so you thought you got a health upgrade every time. Wait, so you're saying the first time you fought the dragon, you perfected the dragon, but you didn't get any other perfects? Like you didn't perfect the first floor boss? Or did you perfect every boss your first time? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I'm so good at the game. I perfected every boss every time I played. I mean, really, if you're dying in Gungeon, you just suck. Get good, Scrub Lord. Oh, that guy's tough. I missed one of my shots, but he died anyways. He died to the contact damage of the frickin' genie shot. What a world. Good enough. Oh! 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 Alright, something's gotta go. Oh! Thank you, thank you, Table Flipped Invincibility. Even though I got hit there. Oh! Oh! I freaking hate the blue ones! You wanna know what I hate about the blue ones? Is that when you are... Oh my god, Table Flipped Invincibility didn't save me there. When you are shooting them, you can't tell when they're gonna do their motion, I think. I think that's one reason why they do kind of get me a little bit. Molotov, no thank you. You know what I need? I need Lament Configurum to be charged and pay out. I need it to hurt me too, aka heal me. Fuck. Uh-oh. It's fine. Use a little ammo. I'm doing the Chris strat right now. Hang out on the other side of a wall and just shoot your gun. They're so dumb, they don't know the difference. This is a long run. It's a long run, but oh god, it's also pretty silly. Get more trouble with the Mind Flayer than the dragon. Yeah, I mean, well, when the Mind Flayer first came out, I used Aged Bell way too soon there. When the Mind Flayer was first released, I had more problems with the Mind Flayer, but that's just because it was new, you know? What is happening over there? Damn it! Is there still 2 of you alive? I must have killed one of them. Why do you shoot so fast? Excuse me? You can't shoot that fast? Lament. Lament. This is all on you, Lament. If you don't give me items... I mean, if you don't give me items, we can probably still be good here, but, I would just prefer to have items, I think. You know, just saying. Plenty of blanks, I will say. The blanks, they're not helping right now. They will help. Alright. Preach, you have to go first. Thank you. I don't want to use any of my Glacier if I can avoid it. Because I'm faster than these enemies, you know, I can run away from them forever. Oh, did I get hit? I don't know. I certainly hope not. Also, this room sucks. But the enemies are not spawning in yet. The game's being nice to me. It's letting me get a couple of extra kills. Okay, now they're gonna spawn. But we didn't get hit. And I think now that that part of the room is over, we're safe. Shot Grub is dead, the enemies have spawned in the corners, and now they're no longer in the corner. So I think we're good. Let's go. Okay. Whoa, that's an exploder. Oh god. Get away from me. The summoner turned into a exploding dynamite bulletkin on this room. Boss rush is the best way to practice Door Lord. That is true because Door Lord is a guaranteed boss on that boss rush. I don't know why. I guess they just wanted to have a guaranteed way of spawning Door Lord. Okay, we can make this roll. I kind of like that there is a guaranteed way of being able to practice him. I just wish that he would show up more on runs, maybe less on runs. I don't know, one or the other. Because right now he's a big pain in the ass whenever you fight him, because he's always like, oh hey, this guy, I forgot about him. Get away from me. Oh, you guys are screwed. Yo, I think I handled this room quite well. Haven't even touched that spent yet. You seeing this? This spent will never die. Heroes can never die, neither can the spent, because if he dies, he will be resurrected with power beyond my understanding and capabilities. What is that quote? If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Not possibly. It's phrased something. If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Well, I think that's about what it is. Close enough. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. I hate those ashen bulletkins that come out of the walls. Because not only do they come out behind you when you're not looking, but they also... Shit. That was a full heart of damage. I didn't think I was gonna get hit there. Damn it. I didn't want him to be able to summon the skeleton, and that it's a jam skeleton too. That's just icing on the fucking cake. Okay. You hate Punch-Out? It has nothing to do with the main game. And all your rewards depend on it. That is true. That is very true. Sometimes it does feel a little bit, I'm not gonna say arbitrary, but I agree with the idea that maybe your rewards should be based off of your performance during the fight, not just the Punch-Out. Because Punch-Out, first of all, you have to get to the rat fight to practice Punch-Out. And there's 3 phases of Punch-Out, and you can't practice the other phases of Punch-Out until you win on the first phase of Punch-Out. So it takes a while to practice, and I think what I did was I actually ended up just like looking at footage of me playing Punch-Out to figure out what I needed to do and how I needed to block and stuff like that. It's a little weird. This is gonna loop, I think. Is it? Entrance, first room, second room, this is a loop. Yeah, this is the way we need to go. Wish I remembered that earlier. Oh, push him into the pit, push him into the pit. Freeze him, freeze him. How are you not dead? Oh, oh. Death! Oh, there's a wall there. Got a half health, half heart back, though. I did beat the rat blind once, that is correct. When the game glitched out and I didn't actually get to see the screen at all. Well, I'm debating it. I'm debating giving myself the railgun because it just spawned and dropped into the pit. It wasn't like I pushed a chest out either. I was just standing there and I hit space and it fell into a pit. Hope you didn't want that. Well... Oh, he's fucking Rainbow. He's Rainbow. Oh, shit. I'm scared now. He's faster than your normal bear. Okay. I mean, I needed that ice to land. Don't walk into the pit. That's the only thing I'm requesting of myself. The thing is, if we get to the boss fight, we don't need the railgun. As long as we have... Well, we don't have any more glacier ammo. As long as we had glacier ammo, we could get through the rooms. How much ammo do we have? 83. That's enough. If I can get one ammo drop, we would have enough, guaranteed. Right now, it's a little light on the ammo. You know, if you guys want to kill yourselves, by all means. You want to know what happens if you apply the glitch chest and the rainbow chest shader on the enemy at the same time? You can't. The idea is that you can only apply one shader to each material texture at a time. And that's not a Gungeon thing, that's like how rendering works, really. Because all a shader is code that says, this is what it looks like. Like, this is how it looks. You know, does your shader apply a sepia filter to it or something like that? And you can make shaders that can apply multiple different like transformations at once, but you can't just say like apply the rainbow texture or the rainbow shader and the glitch shader at the same time, because they're independent. Oh my god, could you guys just please die? Okay, Lament is charged. Now, I'm tempted to not even go back to that room where my item can drop into a pit, but I'm also thinking I could just go to that room and then do it again and then stand in the middle of it so that my item doesn't drop into a pit. That's why jammed rainbows don't appear with the jam shader. Jam is not a shader, I think. I don't think it's a shader anyways. I think it's just a modification of the texture. It's a gradient and a color, I think. I don't know. You know what? I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm not a freaking game developer. I don't know how it all works. But I do know that you can only apply one shader to one material, and the material has a texture. We're gonna do it. I just gotta get to the boss fight. We have 5 blanks. If we can get to the... This is the path to the boss, by the way. I need to leave. Oh, you mother... crapper! I just gotta kill one of them so he splits, and then we can run and hide. But still, you know, with this much HP, I think we can do it. Okay, let's go. Lament Configurum, Aged Bell. My shot hit the wall and didn't come out of the gun, and then I rolled into a bullet. Alright. It's a good way to start it. Don't do that. I want to make sure I'm hitting him. These shots gotta land, dog. You didn't get a payout, that's okay. Aged Bell's ready to go, Lament Configurum's ready to go. There's one charge floating in the air. Remember, you have 5 blanks. I will remember. We have 5 blanks. We're 1 hour, 35 minutes, 35 seconds into the run. We have this. You know what? Pop one right there. And get hit anyways. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Nothing wrong with that play at all. Oh, we're down to 1 HP. I don't have enough ammo. Ooh. So now we have to flawless the 3rd phase using our starter pistol. Easy peasy, dude. We got this. It's only going to require the most intense concentration I've ever had in a game of Gungeon. This is turbo mode. This is good. Speed upgrade. Speed upgrade. Push my dodge roll too far. Hey, you know what? That was a pretty good run for having only 2 guns. Only getting 4 payouts from Lament Configurum, and the 5th payout falling into a pit and being lost to the sands of time forever. I think that was a pretty good run attempt for a Lament-only run, with the Heart Lunchbox, of course, so that you can get the healing out of it. You fell asleep. You know what? If I took the Flawless from the Ammoconda, which I think we earned, I don't remember taking damage on it, if we took the Flawless, we would have had 1 more heart container, and that might have been all that we would have needed. But we'll never know, because this run is over, and we will never again do a Lament Configurum only run, because good lord. Good lord. That was a slog. I mean, here's the thing. Once I started the run, I didn't want to give myself extra coolness. I didn't want to give myself items or even HP, because I wanted to see if we could actually make the run work. I wanted to see what would happen on a Lament-only run. And now we know. If you don't get good guns, you're just going to be using your starter pistol for the entire run, like we were basically doing. So I think that if we're going to be doing this sort of run again in the future, maybe some coolness would work, maybe something else. I think that if you were doing a challenge run, or if you were making a challenge run for Gungeon, you would want to give the players some other things besides Lament Configurum, because if you don't get payouts from it, if you don't get good items in particular, it's just gonna be a slog. But anyways, good run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch and Patreon, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.